to share some cake in a park for a very good cause. Proceeds go to the Edmonton Food Bank. Chantel Morrison is the founder of YEG Cake Social Picnic. Chantel, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So what inspired you to have a cake picnic and bring that idea to Edmonton?
Mostly there was some viral cake picnics that were very popular this summer. One started, I think, in New York City and the other in San Francisco. And became so popular and viral on social media that a lot of people were like reaching out to them and seeing like, how can we bring it to our own city? And they suggested that they're very happy for people to bring it to their own city, just to call it something slightly different. So we called it the YEG Cake Social Picnic.
Okay, so how does it work?
Basically, so we sell tickets. We're selling them on Eventbrite for events, and we rent a space. So the outdoor picnics, we're renting space in Sir Wilfrid Laurier Park, and then the indoor ones we're going to be hosting, we're renting an indoor space, and we sell the tickets, and the rule is a ticket plus a whole uncut cake equals entry. So you bring a cake, you can bake a cake, or you can buy a cake. If you choose to buy it, we would love if you could buy it from a local bakery and support a local business. And then you bring the cake at check-in and check in with your ticket, and we exchange the cake for a very large pizza box that comes with a fork and napkins. And then we display all the cakes, we put them all out. We call everyone up to take some pictures. There's some time for some photo opportunities. And then after that, we start calling people up in groups, and they get to take as many slices from as many cakes as they want, just keeping in mind to be kind to the people who are going after you.
So how many cakes are we thinking for each of these gatherings?
So the first one we hosted and the one that we're hosting on August 30th, we sold 99 tickets. So there's 100 cakes.
100 cakes?
Yeah, 100 cakes.
How do you even figure out what you're going to take a slice of? Because obviously you can't fit 100
yes,
slices.
Yes, that's very true.
So if you're going to take, let's say, 8 slices of cake, how would you figure out which ones to take?
I think that's a personal decision. A lot of people went about it a lot of different ways. So basically, when there's time for some photo opportunities, you can go around and browse. We do have people write like a description up of the cake and any allergens that are in the cake and display that with the cake so that everyone is aware of what they're going to be consuming. And we just can browse and try something maybe new that they've never tried before, or if they're more comfortable just trying cakes that they know they love, then they can take slices of that one. It's best, I think, to take like thin slices of a whole bunch of them, and that way you get to try a whole bunch.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Then you can really go home and enjoy your cake.
Yeah, and actually you don't even really need to it's not kind of just like a drop and go event. Mm-hmm. The social part of it is we do encourage people to come with like bringing picnic blankets and chairs, and you can bring like a friend or a family member to come share your box of slices with you. And if you're coming alone, that's completely fine too. Everyone is super friendly, and there was a lot of talking and chatting and new relationships being formed, and it was just like very community kindness vibes all around.
Okay, so you say that we can make a cake.
Yeah.
Are there size requirements for the cake that we would be bringing?
So we do say that the minimum size for a cake should be like the equivalent of a 6-inch round cake, about 5 inches tall, because that would be approximately what you could fit in the box that we're providing. So that way there's lots of cake for everyone. You can bring, but of course, go big if you want. If you want to bring a bigger cake, that's fine. I don't think anyone brought a cake that was quite that small to our first event, but that is just like the guideline. You can bring any type of cake. You could bring like a sheet cake. You could bring a layered cake, and there's actually some people who brought even like 2-tiered cakes. And we gave away a little award for the most creative cake. So there's a lot of chatter about one specific cake because it was just very unique and interesting. So we gave her, it's not a competition, but we just gave her a little award for the most creative cake.
Will there be awards at your subsequent events?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not a competition.
Yes,
I just want to stress that.
Now, the first event,
yes.
What kinds of cakes were there? What did you see?
There was...
You described the structure, but
yeah, there was a
large
variety of cakes. So I brought an almond croissant-inspired cake. It was like a new recipe that I'd never tried before. There was like the usual like carrot cake, chocolate cake, confetti cake. Someone brought a Labubu cake.
What would the Labubu cake look? Was there a Labubu?
Yeah, I think they sculpted somehow an actual little tiny Labubu and put it on top. Yeah, it was really adorable. And then there was like an olive oil cake, I remember, and like a pistachio cake. There was just so many cakes, like something for everyone.
So what's the most rewarding part for you when you're able to craft this kind of a community around social baking, but then also give back?
Yeah, so the main focus of it is to give back to the food bank. All of the proceeds go to the Edmonton Food Bank, and we did have them on site for our first event, and they're going to be on site again on August 30th. So I think we raised like $250 in monetary donations on site, and then non-perishable donations as well, plus the tickets, the generation from the ticket sales. Tickets for the first two outdoor events were $10 each, so minus the cost of the supplies and renting the picnic space.
So people can, in addition to their cake, bring cans or non-perishable.
Yeah, you can bring non-perishable items with you, or you can can take cash, or they can take like card payments by Square. As well, we sold some like limited edition cake picnic sweatshirts, and the proceeds from that are also going to the.
So this is very much becoming a thing locally.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and I just wanted to do something to give back and bring the fun, because it looked like so much fun to do to Edmonton. And I know Edmonton has a huge baking community, and a lot of people who maybe are wannabe bakers or amateur bakers, or just love baking, or just love eating baking. So it's very popular.
And you say the word picnic. I mean, the weather changes all the time.
Yes.
So what can people expect for some of these indoor picnics that are coming up?
So for the indoor ones, it's going to be just a similar like socializing situation. So we will have like the cakes in the center to be like displayed, and then everyone can take their pieces from there. But we'll also have tables set up around the hall with chairs, so you can sit down.
And when are those events?
So the next event for the outdoor one is on August 30th. Tickets for that one are sold out right now. Sometimes there's a few people who can't come last minute, so I can do a refund, and then I post that there's tickets available. Other than that, the next one will be on September 28th indoors, and then we're hosting a holiday-themed event on December 6th indoors as well, and that one's going to be a cookie and square holiday swap.
Chantel, this sounds great. Also very delicious. Thank you for joining us. Oh, actually, before you go, do you have a favorite kind of cake?
That's really hard.
Can you pick a favorite?
I did make an Nanaimo bar cake one time, and it was really delicious. That probably was one of my favorite.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Like, did it have sponge in it, or was it like Nanaimo bars?
So it was like a cake like Nanaimo bars reimagined as a cake. So it did have like the layers of the custard frosting layer, and it had chocolate.
And the hard chocolate on top?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It was really good.
Maybe we need to meet you in the kitchen then sometime.
Yeah.
This is great. Thank you for this, Chantel.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That's Chantel Morrison, the founder of the YEG Cake Social Picnic.
And the Nanaimo bar cake. I've never seen that.
Is your mouth watering? My mouth is watering.
Wow, that sounds very tasty.
I have a